What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and I am so excited for today's video because today we are taking on our YouTube friend Devin of Glauber and Devin. Their link will be in the description below. In our first week of the PML, the Pokemon Masters League, the New York Licks taking on the Rising Raichu. You can see both in my screen up there as well as in the bar below what team I'm bringing today, and you can see above me the potential Pokemon that Devin might bring. That's his entire team. He can obviously only bring 6 of those when we battle, but really quick I'm going to do a team builder just to show what I was thinking when I was making this team, and you can see his team up there just so that you can see why I made my decisions. And if you want to jump ahead to the battle, that is your prerogative. Go ahead and check out Devin's side of the battle as well. That link will be in the description below. It's fun for me, at least when I'm watching draft leagues on YouTube, to sync them up because the battle timer is the same on both sides. So to watch them both at the same time, if you don't mind two people talking, it can get a little confusing, a little irritating, but it's very interesting to see why people make moves at the same time that they do, what they're expecting the other person to do. I really love Draft League. I'm really excited to be doing this. And hey, this is the first time I'm battling in singles in I don't know, years? So I'm excited to share that experience with you guys as well. If you're excited to watch the New York Licks take on the Rising Raichu, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me really quickly jump into the team builder, he said 1 hour into the recording. Starting off with Opacity, the Dragapult. This is going to be a Life Orb Adamant Dragapult set, U-Turn, Dragon Dart, Steel Wing, Psychic Fangs. There's a couple of things I noticed about Devin's team right off the bat. It's that he does not have a Ghost type, and he does not have a Ground type. And he only has... Oh, that's not true. I was going to say he only has one Flying type, but he also has Xatu. Regardless, he doesn't have a Ghost type, and he doesn't have a Ground type. I'll explain why that's important in a minute. But because he doesn't have a Ghost type, I didn't see a reason why I needed to run a Ghost move on Opacity. Psychic Fangs is there to deal with not only Venusaur, but also to potentially set up Psychic Terrain to stop that Comfey from being able to get priority Draining Kiss. No idea if that'll come into play. But Steel Wing's obviously there for all the Fairy types. Dragon Darts is there just to get some nice damage off on some random Pokemon. And then U-Turn, just a quick phasing option. That is Opacity for you there. We have Klefki, Phone Wallet, or Klefki, which is running dual screens, Light Clay, Flash Cannon for the Fairy types, and Defog, pretty straightforward set there. We have Irwin, the Crocodile. It's actually a Choice Scarf Moxie set. I realized that if I can eliminate a couple of threats on the team, I might be able to just sweep with an Iron Tail. I might be able to sweep with an Earthquake or a Close Combat. It's going to be really dependent upon what Devin brings, obviously. But the Choice Scarf set is what I went for because, honestly, didn't really want to bring Hazards. He has a Magic Bounce user, and so it didn't make sense to me to run a Stealth Rock set. And he doesn't really have many physical attackers. He's got Drapion, and he's got Gigalith, so I didn't feel like I needed to run Intimidate either. That's also why, by the way, Klefki is like a specially defensive set. I'm not concerned with a lot of physical attacks coming at me in this match. It's most of my Pokemon, if they're defensive at all, it's the bulk is put into special defense. And also everything is bred to outspeed basically Persian. I'm not concerned with Raichu. Technically, I think Raichu's faster than Persian, but Persian could potentially do some damage to my team, so everything's bred just to have a little bit of speed over Persian. Obviously, if they're Choice Scarf, it might not matter. But we'll see when we jump into the battle how much of an effect that takes. Let's see. I talked about Irwin. We have Last Dab, our Salazzle. Salazzle, this is a substitute Toxic set. I really would love the opportunity to Toxic Venusaur at some point, Toxic Umbreon at some point. They might have Aromatherapy on Comfey. They might have Heal Bell on Umbreon. I'm aware of this. However, if we can get really nice chip damage down with Toxic, that would be awesome. It's also really great to have a really quick Pokemon that if the opponent Dynamaxes, I can just continually substitute. Protect obviously doesn't fully protect you from max moves, Substitute does. So a max move will just hit the sub, and I can set up another one and just completely waste their Dynamax turns. And Salazzle's perfect for doing that. It's such a quick Pokemon. We'll see if Salazzle's able to put in work this week. We then have Beer Fridge, the Rotom Frost, also a Choice Scarf user. I'm using dual Scarfs. It's always a little bit of a surprise when the opponent realizes you're running dual Scarfs, so I'm hoping to catch Devin on that a little bit. Blizzard is really great coverage for this team. Gigalith might ruin that a little bit. But Volt Switch, no ground type, had to have a really fast Volt Switch user. I can just Volt Switch around his entire team, except for the Raichu, which could potentially have Lightning Rod. But if I anticipate that Raichu's coming in, I can just go for a Blizzard or a Shadow Ball, no problem. No problem. Yeah, it's just as fast as it can possibly be. And I'm hoping I can catch the Togekiss, I'm hoping I can catch the Venusaur, I'm hoping I can catch the Xatu with a Blizzard or something at some point. That would be real nice, real clean. And then we have the Pokemon that is actually potentially the sweeper on the team. I'm not kidding. I know it seems like it's a joke because this is my mascot. Licky Licky does wonders in this game. It's built to be fully specially bulky. It's got investment in HP and special defense, and it's a careful nature. This Pokemon has leftovers. This Pokemon, because Devin does not have a ghost type, Body Slam hits every single one of his Pokemon. So a ghost type would completely wall this Licky Licky. He can't bring a ghost type, so I'm not concerned about that. He can Toxic me with Umbreon. I'm not concerned about that. He can put me to sleep with Venusaur. I'm not concerned about that. This set covers all those options, and in a late game situation where we've eliminated some of the bigger threats, this set could be really nice to just like sit there, set up curses, and just finish out the game with Sleep Talk Body Slams. I'm not kidding. Like, it's possible that we never use Licky Licky in this match, but it's also very possible that Licky Licky wins us this match late game. It's a Pokemon that I want to preserve until later in the game. I don't want to lose Licky Licky. I don't want to sack Licky Licky. Licky Licky could potentially be on the thumbnail of this video, okay? If it is, that's not a spoiler. It's just because I brought Licky Licky. I don't know how often I'm going to bring Licky Licky, and so I just want to put him on a thumbnail. Not a spoiler. Licky Licky's on the thumbnail. It's not necessarily because I won with Licky Licky, okay? Hey, that's going to be the entire team builder. I'm going to message Devin right now, jump into the battle. But thanks so much for checking it out if you did, and if not, that's okay. We're going to get into the battle now, and I'm looking forward to it. Like, comment, subscribe, and go follow Devin and Glauber. Their link is in the description below. Alright, about to challenge Devin here. The only thing that happened in the meantime is that it is no longer a timid Rotom. I realized that the league doesn't allow for multiple items, so I couldn't do the dual scarf. Surprise. So instead it is a it is a sub Pain Split specially defensive Rotom set. Ultimately, I went with the Choice Scarf set in the final build because I thought that would be better, but I did test this set a lot, so I'm comfortable with it enough to use that as a backup. Cool. I think that's all. Please bear with me with getting this layout. I'm editing it live, so I may mess up a lot. I'm also so nervous that I'm just going to suck, because it's been a while, and I call myself a PokeTuber. Okay. So our opponent's Pokemon are bringing the Gigalith, bringing the Xatu, no Venusaur, okay, no Drapion, no Raichu, which is great, except that I can't Volt Switch because I have Thunderbolt now. Let's see, Togekiss is there, no Alolan Persian, which is actually pretty cool. And that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need to figure out who I'm going to lead with. Might be smart. Who do I think they're going to lead with? Probably either Gigalith or Xatu. I imagine they'll probably lead with Gigalith, switch into Xatu. So I think I'm going to lead... Irwin, go for a knockoff turn 1, and that'll either get rid of their item, or when they switch into Xatu, expecting an Earthquake, or expecting a Stealth Rock, we can just hit him with a knockoff. I think that's the best thing to do there. Ooh, I'm nervous. Let's get it. Let's make sure these guys are in their proper positions here. Umbreon, you can go there. Good luck. Have fun to Devin. I am looking forward to this battle. Okay. And what's left? Gigalith, right? Alright. That's going to help me know, you know, what Pokemon are left. Awesome shiny Gigalith. Very cool. And we're leading with Irwin. Okay. I should have my pen and paper ready, just so I'm able to be aware of how... I'm used to playing this on Showdown, so you have all this information in front of you. It is Sandstream. It is shiny. We don't know any items yet, but we can keep track of how much damage we've made onto our opponent. I need to make sure I do that. This is not Showdown. I cannot just immediately see that. Let's go for knockoff. Like I said, that was the plan. And we're just going to knock off the Gigalith's item, which is a Life Orb, actually. That's interesting. And a superpower straight into Irwin. And Irwin's going to live it. Good boy, Irwin. But that did a ton of damage. So it was Life Orb. It had superpower. That's interesting. Okay. I'm going to make note of how much health he has left when he leaves the field. But until then, I can actually see how much health he has left. Who can I switch into now that I think can deal with this? I mean, he could go for a different move now is the thing. And that could put our good friend Opacity in danger, which I don't necessarily want to do. However, if we get rid of Gigalith, then it's really that's the only thing standing in the way of Licky Licky. I think I have to go into Opacity here, even if I just do it to U-turn. It makes me wish that I'd kept Rotom as the Choice Scarfer and figured something else out with Irwin, but I don't know. You never can tell. Okay, they subbed out, or they switched out Gigalith. Now at 7/5. What is it? 7? I'm going to say 75% health currently, and that is a shiny Umbreon. No item seen. Okay, so let's just go for U-turn pretty immediately. If I had to guess, Umbreon's probably going to go for like a foul play there or something. That did a ton of damage. Nice. We reveal that we are... Ooh, it's Rocky Helmet. Okay. Rocky Helmet. Nice. Who can I go into here? I'm feeling like if he goes for Toxic or if he goes for Foul Play, it's not going to do a ton to our friend Salazzle here. So let's go into Salazzle. Let's go into Last Dab. Shiny Salazzle, never looked better. Wish. Okay, so they're going to go for Wish. Totally fine. They're probably going to protect or you're probably going to protect here or switch out. Likely. So it makes me think that I can sub pretty easily here. And that's what I'm going to do. Because if they protect to try and get the Wish, then I can get a sub up and not waste my turn trying to attack them, obviously. Yep, there's the protect. Very nice. And now we can get a Toxic off on this Umbreon. It is Wish. Protect. Hopefully I don't also have Heal Bell. Although, there's a very good chance. There's a very good chance that... the aromatherapy is on. There's an aromatherapy on Comfey. Look how cool that animation is. Oh my god. Super cool, especially because it's shiny, because it's like hot pink flames. Yeah, and so they tried to Ooh, so foul play does break our sub. That means it does over 25%, which is frustrating. But ultimately, it's okay. We're going to sub again. They did just reveal foul play, by the way. Okay. Rocky Helmet was a really cool bring, because they knew that I was probably going to try and U-turn around with Drapion. So, cool idea there on Devin's part. Let's go for another sub, I think. If they want to foul play again, they can, but then they take more poison damage. They switch out, which is great. Because we now get another sub up, and they go to a Xatu. So we can't Toxic Xatu, but we can hit it with a move. And that's pretty sweet. We can also get some Black Sludge health back here. So, the question becomes, do you want to go for Sludge Wave or do you want to go for Heat Wave? Sludge Wave, I think, is the play here based on what Pokemon he brought. Yeah. Yeah, Sludge Wave is the way to go. We can't heal. Oh, it's so much damage. That's so nice. Get a poison too? Nah, they went for the Psychic though, which is cool. Okay, now might be the time to go for a Heat Wave. I'm nervous about the Heat Wave situation. The reason I went for Heat Wave instead of a Flamethrower is because it guaranteed O-Code stupid Venusaur. And now Venusaur's not here. Flamethrower didn't OHKO, didn't guarantee OHKO. Heat Wave did, even though Heat Wave obviously forfeits the chance to miss. Not forfeits the chance to miss, but has the chance to miss. Do I think they're going for another Psychic? Can I switch into Crocodile here? I don't want to do that because if I go for knockoff, they could just so easily switch into Umbreon and I could die to Rocky Helmet Recoil. Heat Wave could be good. Nah, I'm still going to go for Sludge Wave. What am I talking about? Heat Wave could be good if they go into Umbreon, I guess. Do I think they're going to go into Umbreon? I kind of do. Let's go for Heat Wave. Let's just pray that we hit. They're still making their choice. There goes Xatu. Here comes Gigalith, actually. So a Burm would be real slick here. Sandstream. Do I think I can go into Rotom? Can we get the burn? Please, 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 please. No burn, no burn. Okay. I think they're going to go for an Earthquake. They could also go for Stealth Rocks here. And I could get up another sub. I could just sub just to see what they want to do, just to scout. And go for another Toxic is the thing, too. Their Umbreon... Oh, I didn't write down that their Xatu has Psychic. And their Umbreon is poisoned, right? Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Okay, let's see. Nobody's died yet. I think I should go into... I think I should sub. I actually do think I should sub. This Salazzle set is doing me justice right now, so let's just scout. I'm also so nervous about the freaking battle timer. Disaster. Throat Chop. Interesting. Do they not have Earthquake then, I wonder? Huh. Throat Chop. Throat Chop makes me think I could go into... I mean, if they don't have Earthquake, I could go into Klefki right now. They have Umbreon, so... Well, no, I can go into Klefki regardless. Let's go into Klefki. Foam Wallet making its debut for the first time, and definitely not last time, because Klefki is sick. An offensive Gigalith. That's so cool. Throat Chop. Gonna eat that up. Eat that up, Foam Wallet. Well done, sir. And we're gonna immediately reveal what this whole set's about by going for a nice Reflect. Set up some screens, okay? It's a really nice support set for this team because I have so many substitute users. I mean, I didn't have... Rotom wasn't a substitute user when I initially started this video, but it is now, so this definitely helps out. It also helps Licky Licky's setup, which I'm still looking at being a huge advantage. If I can get rid of this Gigalith, that could be great. They went for Stealth Rock, okay. So I can still defog it. I can also go for Flash Cannon at some point if they run out of sand turns. How many turns do they have left of sand, actually? Only one turn left of sand. So, I think I want to defog now. Just immediately. Get rid of it. Why bother? We can't get hit by a... they could switch into Umbreon if they wanted, but then I don't know what Umbreon wants to do to Klefki. Can't poison it. Foul Play is going to do nothing. Let's see. Let's just see. And if they want to stay in and do something else weird, then we can go for Flash Cannon on the next turn. And potentially get some damage. Nope, they're going to switch out. And here comes Xatu. Okay, cool. So we are going to defog, get these gone. He could also defog now. Ooh, nope, he just bounced the defog, got rid of my screen. That's cool. Cool tech. Not a tech, that's what Magic Bounce does. Not really a tech. That's why you draft Xatu. I tried to draft Xatu, didn't realize Devin had it. I could go for Flash Cannon. How much is Flash Cannon going to do to Xatu? First calc of the season. Xatu. Flash Cannon will do 29 to 35%. I think he's got a little more than that, honestly, but I don't know what Xatu wants to do to me, though. So let's just try and Flash Cannon. Let's just see what it does. Roost. Okay. Alright. Xatu's Roost. Flash Cannon did some nice damage there. That did about what I think it is, so chances are it's the set that I have pulled up for Xatu, which is just the default Timid set. Let's see. What can I do right now that is good? I could go into... Let's set up a light screen. And then let's set up a reflect. Another Roost. That's okay. We'll see if he has defog. But I can switch into Crook here. Defog should go through, because it's not... Usually you can't defog things with Klefki against a Dark type, because it blocks Prankster, but... I could also go to Opacity here. That could be a pretty good option. Because they don't know that I don't have a Ghost move. So let's do that, actually. So they do have defog, okay. Good to know. Psychic Roost, defog. And they're probably anticipating a Ghost move here. So they could go into Porygon. They could go into Umbreon. But I'm just going to U-turn. Or I could Dragon Darts. I don't think that they're going to risk... Actually, I don't think that they're going to risk one of their Fairy types right now. Opacity, by the way, is the Pokemon that I anticipate Dynamaxing at some point. It's already at such low HP, but... They switched out Xatu, not a Fairy type, not a Fairy type, not a Fairy type. Oh. Very frustrating. But that's okay. Alright, they're going to go for Draining Kiss for sure here. I think that if I'm Dynamaxed... Do I want to go for the Dynamax now? If I'm Dynamaxed against a Comfey... The default set's Modest. yeah, if I'm Dynamax, Draining Kiss can only do 25 to 31%. And I could go for a Max Steel Spike immediately, which could be really nice. It could also mess me up to go for my Dynamax first, which is always a fear. How much does just Steel Wing do? 74 to 88%. Oh, but if I'm not Dynamax, I probably go down. Do I want a Dynamax right now? I think I kind of do. I think I want to go for it. I really wish that I was a... I really wish that I was a weakness policy set now, though. That was a thought in my mind, was that at some point, if I can Dynamax, get hit with a Draining Kiss... Oh, I also could have gone for Mind Storm right now. Right there. In case he's Focus Sash. That could have been really nice. Wasn't thinking too far ahead. We're getting big. We're not going to go down. Oh, we went first. They might have gone for Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam... Still can't kill. And we get a defense boost. And we killed the Comfey. Awesome. First Pokemon down. Hey, check this out. Check this. Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. Where are you? Nope. Oops. Okay. Here's what we do. Don't know what he's going to do. He's still thinking, and that's okay with me. Boom. That's what I was trying to do. Pretty cool, huh? Porygon-z comes out. Is this thing scarfed? Is this thing scarfed? That's my newest question. Max Flutterby could be nice to lower the special attack. Will that even matter if he's scarfed? Let's see, let's see. Porygon-z. If he has Dark Pulse, it can't kill from right here. But if he if he gets a max, then that would kill. Unless I went for... Yeah, I could go for max. This is going to do a lot of damage, I think. I'm going to go for max Flutterby. Ice Beam. Nice. Nice crit. Yeah, Ice Beam wouldn't have killed either. I assumed Dark Pulse, but Ice Beam was only going to do 50%. So that's a little devastating. A little bit. It's also Choice Scarfed, for sure. Guaranteed. No doubt about it. Choice Scarfed. If it's Choice Scarfed, I'm glad I got rid of Comfey, though. That was nice, I guess. If it's Choice Scarfed and it's going for Ice Beams, Gigalith is down farther than it was. At some point, I know that I can start setting up curses with Licky Licky. But can I do it this early? I don't think I want to yet. I think I have to go into Beer Fridge right now. I'm nervous with the battle timer, by the way. Okay, so I can sub again, just scout what they want to go into, or I could just straight up go for a Thunderbolt. I think I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. There's no reason I'd go for Blizzard here in case they went into Gigalith. They're going to Dynamax. That's smart. Okay, so wasting their Dynamax is actually nice. 60 seconds until battle ends? Oh, God. Battle ends? All right, so the battle timer, obviously the rule set that we picked to play this was not the max battle timer, because we literally have 40 seconds left until this battle is over. I have no idea what we're going to do about this. Yeah, even at its worst, the battle timer is not this bad. I just want to say. So I don't know what the game plan is there. Frustrating. I can try and paint split. Yeah, what do you do? I don't know how to recreate this. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna message Devin. We'll figure out what to do here, because this is, I mean, you can't end the game here. We're halfway through. I don't know why it's still having me do things. This is crazy. Pokemon, fix your game. I'll be right back. Alright, gang. Heartbreaking news. That was the regular battle timer, and I didn't read the rules, but apparently the league has a rule. It's stated right here. You know, it's not the league's fault. It's my fault for not reading it. That any games that result in timer will be called by a win or loss by the game, no exceptions. I was just stunned by the fact that that's actually how quick the battle timer goes. I mean, lesson learned. I really thought that I was making quick decisions, but I guess there were one or two there that just went way too long. And ultimately, all of my strategies and all of my team building meant really nothing, because I just didn't know that timer was going to decide it. I wasn't playing in a way that kept me, I wasn't playing in a way that accommodated timer. I was playing anticipating, taking a bunch of damage and not, worrying about that, because ultimately if, in that last play, if I switch into Klefki, I don't lose my last Pokemon. You know what I mean? And then we have the same number of Pokemon, and then it comes down to HP, and I think he still wins because he had more HP on his Mons than I did. But again, I was playing in a way that, I was making extra substitutes with my Salazzle that just whittled down my HP for no reason. So yeah, heartbreaking. Really upset that not at Devin by any means. Devin read the rules and knows his stuff way more than I do in terms of how the league works, and so good on him. Congrats to him for winning. Not upset with the league. The league had the rules there, and I just didn't read them. Okay. Mostly upset because this is the first week of the league that I was very excited for. Losing to battle timer. And the shortest battle timer in the history of Pokemon really just frustrates me because of how excited I was not only for this battle, but for the league itself. And now it kind of feels, I'm just speaking in the moment here, maybe I'll change my mind in 2 minutes, but it kind of feels like I'm now going to have to change the way that I battle and the way that I build teams because I anticipate strongly that this is going to be a thing that happens multiple times throughout the season. There's going to be multiple battle timer losses. I don't know, I guess I could work on memorizing calcs just so I don't have to do them in battle, but I didn't really do them any calcs. I was more just deciding. It doesn't matter. Good game to Devin. I'm sorry that I didn't read the rules. It is my fault for not reading the rules. That is on me. So I'm sorry that this battle has a lackluster ending. And I'm sorry that, you made it this far, excited about all the plays we had. Licky didn't see the field. That was going to be the Mon that won it for us. And it was all for naught. I promise that in the future, I will obviously keep in mind how quickly I'm making moves. I will keep in mind that a battle timer is imminent when I'm team building. And we're going to try and make it so that this isn't such a devastating result when it happens again in the future, because again, it will definitely happen again. If not in my battles, then somebody else's, but probably in my battles, in my favor or not in my favor. Yeah. Apologies on that one. Good old road time here. Hey, if you hate Battle Timer, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, definitely go support Devin, because again, Devin played really well and knew what he was doing. So go like, comment, subscribe his side of the battle. All of that's going to be in the description below. Go follow the PML. That's going to be in the description below, the link to that channel. They have some cool videos over there. Yeah, apologies again. We'll figure it out. We'll get it together. The New York Licks are now 0-1 on paper. But in spirit, we're batting 1,000. Okay? He said melancholily. Thanks so much for checking out the video. I appreciate it. Sorry for the result, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Okay? Until next time, my name is Berm, and thanks for watching. Bye.